Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe, now this start video. Grab your Firehouse gear and settle in. Chicago Fire fans, you're in for an emotional roller coaster this week. Episode 12 of Season 13, titled Relief Cut, aired on Wednesday night, and while we were thrilled to see some familiar faces, we couldn't help but feel the absence of a couple of our favorite firefighters. So what happened to Mouch and Cruz? Let's break down the heart-pounding moments and the heartfelt decisions that shaped this intense episode. Right off the bat, Chicago Fire didn't waste any time reminding us that sometimes the people we love need us more than ever. This week, we found out that Mouch, Christian Stolt, the beloved veteran firefighter, was taking a step back from his duties at Firehouse 51. Why? Because Mouch is home tending to his wife, Trudy Platt, the one and only Chicago PD star, played by Amy Morton. If you remember, Trudy was seriously injured during the dramatic One Chicago crossover event. And now, it's Mouch's turn to take care of her as she recovers from being shot. We got a quick yet emotional update from Herman, David Eigenberg, who told Chief Bowden that Mouch wouldn't be at the firehouse that day, and he might even miss a few more shifts while Trudy heals. This was one of those rare moments when we see Mouch put family first, a sentiment that any of us can relate to. It was a reminder that, while Mouch's firehouse family is important, nothing beats being there for the people you love. Unfortunately, this also means that we're going to have to wait for Mouch's return in future episodes. With Trudy's recovery still ongoing, don't be surprised if Mouch continues to be absent for a while. But hey, family always comes first, right? While Mouch was out, another familiar face, Cruz, Joe Manoso, was missing in action as well. For anyone who's been keeping up with Cruz's storyline, you know things have been rough for him after his involvement in a long-hidden fire incident. In this episode, we learned that Cruz is currently serving a suspension after being caught in a lie. He concealed the truth about a fire that happened years ago, and although he managed to avoid charges, the chief, Pascal, was forced to take disciplinary action. This episode definitely gave us a glimpse into Cruz's internal struggle. As much as we love to see Cruz's firehouse antics, it's clear that his actions have consequences. His suspension not only means he's missing from the latest episodes, but also that he couldn't take part in the thrilling One Chicago crossover event or the February 5 episode. It's a tough pill to swallow, especially for those of us who are used to seeing Cruz's humor and charm light up the screen. But don't worry, Cruz fans, we'll see him again in future episodes. He's just working through some personal issues, and when he comes back, it's clear that he'll have some serious growing to do. Will he mend his relationship with the chief and his colleagues? Only time will tell. Amid all the drama, we were also treated to a heartwarming storyline involving Stella Kidd, Miranda Ray Mayo, and her husband, Kelly Severide, Taylor Kinney. You may recall that in past seasons, Severide and Kidd's relationship was filled with ups and downs, but this episode took a more reflective turn, especially after Kidd's cousin, Cole Williams, Richard Blackman, came to visit. The family dynamics were a bit tense at first, with Cole accusing Severide of keeping Stella from her loved ones. "I don't control her," Severide shot back, a simple yet powerful reminder that relationships are built on trust and respect. Still, the tension was palpable. But as the episode unfolded, we saw Stella and Cole have a heart-to-heart, and things started to calm down. The real kicker, though, came when Stella opened up to Severide. After her conversation with Cole, she realized that she wanted to start a family of her own with Kelly. It was a moment of deep connection, as Stella expressed her uncertainty about having biological children, but suggested that adoption might be a path they could explore. Kelly, ever the supportive partner, was all in. If this isn't #couple goals, we don't know what is. With both of them ready to take the next step in their journey, we can't help but feel excited about what's ahead for the Stellaride duo. Will they expand their family? We'll have to wait and see, but one thing's for sure, Stella and Severide are stronger than ever. In classic Chicago Fire fashion, we also got a thrilling call involving Firehouse 51's investigation into a missing fire hydrant. This call quickly escalated when Herman revealed that multiple hydrants were mysteriously disappearing across the city. Talk about a fire hazard. Fortunately, with the help of Kelly Estevez, Caitlin Shennett, who made a return appearance, the team tracked down the culprits to a scrapyard where some unscrupulous individuals were stealing the hydrants for cash. It's always a bit of a shock to see people take such risks. But hey, Firehouse 51 is always on top of things. This was one of those moments that reminded us just how unpredictable life in the firehouse can be. From saving lives to uncovering shady dealings, there's never a dull moment at Firehouse 51. In another emotional twist, we saw the fallout from Ritter, Daniel Curie, and his boyfriend, Officer Dwayne Morris's breakup. Their relationship had already faced challenges in past episodes, but things finally came to a head when Ritter declined to move in with Dwayne. This left Dwayne heartbroken and ready to call it quits, leaving Ritter to navigate the painful aftermath. It's never easy to see someone like Ritter, who's usually so steady and kind-hearted, go through something so difficult. Sometimes relationships just don't work out, and it's a painful reminder that life doesn't always go according to plan. Finally, we saw Carver, Jake Lattimore, taking steps toward bettering himself. He attended an alcohol addiction support meeting, showing that he's ready to confront his personal struggles head-on. Carver's journey toward sobriety is one that we're fully invested in, and we're rooting for him as he works on cleaning up his life. Meanwhile, things got a little awkward between Cole and paramedic Lila Novak, Miranda Ray Mayo, who spent the night together at the Stella ride home. There's always that morning after moment, and in this case, it was full of awkward tension. It's always interesting to see characters navigate the aftermath of a hookup, especially when it leads to unexpected situations. As we continue to dive deeper into the emotional journeys of our favorite characters, it's clear that Chicago Fire has a special way of balancing heart-pounding action with the raw and real moments of life. Whether it's Mouch stepping up for his wife, Cruz grappling with his past mistakes, or Stella and Severide looking to build a future together, this episode showcased just how much the Firehouse family cares for one another. But it's not just about the big decisions. Small moments, like Ritter's heartbreak or Carver's commitment to sobriety, add layers to the story that make us feel even more connected to these characters. Firehouse 51 may face danger every day, but it's the personal growth, relationships, and challenges that really keep us coming back week after week. The next episode of Chicago Fire is set to debut on Wednesday, February 19, and we can't wait to see what happens next. Will Mouch return to the firehouse? How will Cruz handle the aftermath of his suspension? And what's next for Stella and Severide's family plans? Stay tuned because the drama is just getting started. This episode of Chicago Fire was a whirlwind of emotions, with moments of joy, heartache, and everything in between. From Mouch's family-focused absence to Cruz's tough suspension and Stella's touching family conversation with Severide, we saw our favorite firefighters tackle life's biggest challenges head-on. And with a thrilling hydrant mystery and some relationship drama thrown in, it's clear that Firehouse 51 is never short on surprises.